What's up, party people? I'm back. Okay, so today I just wanted to talk about something. But first, as you all know, I'm going to Atlanta for my birthday. My birthday is Friday. But I got my tickets. I'm going to ATL. I should watch ATL. I should watch that now. But I just wanted to talk about my experience at an HBCU. As you all know, I go to NCAT, which stands for North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University. So I just want to talk about my experience so far because I am a freshman. So I just want to talk about my experience and what made me want to choose an HBCU. So freshman year and sophomore year of high school, I was people would ask me would you want to go to an HBCU? And I'd be like, no, I would not want to go to an HBCU. And I think a part of the reason is because I've grown up going to predominantly white schools, so the idea of going to an HBCU was just not in my mind at all. I felt like I wasn't gonna fit in because, as you can see in my name, it's awkward and cat girl. So I felt I would be awkward because I am an awkward person, and the way I dress, the music I listen to, I listen to all kinds of music, and I just felt like there would be nobody here that would listen to freaking heavy metal, hardcore rock, Warped Tour stuff. I just didn't think there would be people here that I could relate to, and things like that. So coming up on my junior year of high school, I think I started actually thinking about HBCUs because I would look up videos on YouTube about HBCUs and I'd be like, okay, they kind of lit there. Okay, I might be able to go there. And then my senior year, I went to open house with my best friend, and when I got here, it was just the atmosphere was everything that I wanted in the school. I just saw black people everywhere, and I literally loved it. I loved seeing melanin everywhere I looked, and I was so happy. And it just felt nice knowing that I was going to be the majority here and not the minority I've been at every other school that I've ever attended in my life. I was going to be the majority. I was going to be surrounded by people who ultimately had the same goal that I had, was to graduate in 4 years, graduate with their bachelor's degree and stuff like that. Just to see motivated black people made me happy. That really is what made me really happy. It made me want to come to an HBCU. So I applied to multiple HBCUs. I applied to A&T. I applied to Hampton. I applied to Winston-Salem. I applied to Elizabeth City. I applied to, I think that was all of them. Yeah. So my two choices came down to Hampton University and A&T. So A&T is, I live in North Carolina, so A&T was an in-state school, so it was obviously going to be cheaper. So that's ultimately what it really came down to, which made me want to come here because it was going to be cheaper. But Hampton is a really good school. I'm not going to lie. Hampton's a really good school, and I probably would have been there, honestly. I'm surprised because it ultimately was the same price for me to go to both schools because Hampton offered me a $10,000 scholarship every year. So A&T was maybe $2,000 cheaper, but that was enough to make me want to stay down here. And of course, I didn't really want to be that far away from home because I just wanted to be able to know that I wanted to be far enough from home where they wouldn't be bothering me, but I wanted to be close enough where I could come down on the weekend if I wanted to, and it wouldn't be a hassle for anybody to come and pick me up. But so far, my first week of school here, it was a little weird. I felt really awkward, and I think I was homesick early, and then now I'm not homesick at all. But I was homesick early. I felt like nobody would really pay attention to me, that I wouldn't really find friends and stuff. But I'm making friends. I'm really happy. I'm making friends. I'm meeting people who have the same interests as me, people who understand me and understand where I come from. But a lot of black people we share that culture. It's nice to be surrounded by people that have a lot of the same culture as you. So like when we go like to these big events and stuff, and like they say certain things, like we agree with them because we all grew up in like the same type of environments and things like that. And it's really cool how like we connect on the smallest of things. Like, black moms, all black moms do a lot of the same things. They say a lot of the same things. A lot of black churches do a lot of the same things. So like we connect on those small things, but like it makes a difference because I just pat my weed, but it's because if we would have said something like this at my old school, like how people be shouting in the black churches, like they'd be like, what is shouting, like what is that? But like here it's not that. It'd be like, yes, I know what you're talking about. And like it seems so small, but it means so much to know that like we share like the smallest of things like that, and we understand each other on the smallest things like that. Like it means so much because I've never had that before at any of my other schools. Like they would just look at me like I was stupid, and I'd be like, y'all don't get that, like what? But like being here, I feel like I'm becoming a lot more open of a person, and I think that's great because I've never been like that before. I've always been really shy. Like I'm always gonna be shy, I think, and I'm still shy here to this day. Like I am still shy when I talk to people, but I'm starting to say, like people start to say hey to me when I'm walking, and I'm like, hey, people invite me to lunch and breakfast and stuff like that, and you just have to get used to it at the end of the day. Like HBCU, it's an honor to go to an HBCU, I feel like, because, and it's an honor to go to A&T, one of the best HBCUs. It's really an honor to be able to come here and to be able to be surrounded by people like me, people that look like me, act like me, people that understand like the struggle that we're put through in this world. And it's really comforting. It's really comforting, and I'm glad I made a decision to come here because I know that freshman year Shemaya in high school, like junior year Shemaya in high school, she would have never wanted to come to an HBCU, but this Shemaya freaking loves it. Freaking loves it here. I love it here. It is so beautiful, and it's just really nice. So that's why I chose to go to an HBCU, and that's my perspective of being in an HBCU. Like you're gonna meet different types of black people. Like black people don't just like rap music and all that. Like some of us do. Maybe a lot of us do, but that's not all of us. Like some of us really do like that. Heavy metal rock music like me, because I rock out to it. And you're gonna meet people that are just like you, people that like when I was like in middle school, I was like, black people don't watch anime, that's stupid. Black people do watch anime. If you like anime, you're gonna meet black people who like anime too. So you're just really gonna meet a lot of different black people, like, and it's amazing. It's beautiful. I love black folks. I love black people, so I love my black skin. So Oh, I also got my hair done. If y'all didn't notice, like, comment, and subscribe if you like my weed. Okay, but yeah, that's like my views on being at HBCU so far. So yeah.